Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jinx here.
And welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so in this episode we're going to be doing some war. We're going to be attacking down south. Somebody had asked if we were going to attack Barcelona. And yes, we will eventually attack them. But right now they're one of our more powerful neighbors. So they have like 2,300 dudes right now on their own. And then they also have their Hungarian allies, which can bring a very large army. Now, we do have the advantage that Hungary's really far away, so it would take time to get down here, and maybe we could win the war before then. But yeah, they're definitely one of the more powerful of the neighbors, so it might be just more quicker and easier to conquer one of these countries down here. I could just declare war on this little guy real quick. I don't know if he has any allies or anything. So that would be a really easy war.
He's got no one.
The problem with all of these countries is they're all at war with each other right now. So the situations are likely going to change. And I wouldn't want to have a war be voided where we can't complete it because, they were already conquered or whatever. So we're just going to go wait until they finish up their wars down here. Maybe just pick on this county real quick. Get him conquered again. This is going to be a nice, easy conflict that won't take very long. It'll be essentially one siege. So that's the first war we'll do here, guys. It also won't be very expensive when it comes to piety. I just wanted to see if he has... Yeah, he's actually at war as well. Oh, okay, so it looks like one of our vassals is already attempting to conquer him.
Wow.
Alright, so we really don't have to do that. But I almost want to do it anyway because I don't really want him to get any more territory. He already has these three.
Did you ask?
Well, he doesn't have to ask, but...
Yes, he does.
But let's see if we can't conquer him first. But yeah, I don't know how well this will end up going. But what we want to do is just go ahead... I mean, I guess we could do any of these. And then we'd be using Prestige, I think, instead. This would just make him a vassal, though, so we don't... Whoops, I don't actually want to do it that way. So yeah, I probably won't do that. I think we'll just do it for the county here. It's pretty cheap. We'll get some devotion. So yeah, let's go and declare war. Again, this should hopefully be very, very quick conflict here. So we're going to cut out that holy war music there. Because I do know from editing the videos that it can be incredibly difficult to hear Jinx. Because her voice is a little bit lower.
That song is just too loud.
But that song is really loud. And it's weird because if you change the music sound, like if you decrease the... well, you do not need this many troops here. But if you increase the overall sound for the music, then it makes all the rest of the music, too quiet where you can't hear it.
It gives the holy war music more power.
Yeah, essentially. I really feel like we shouldn't even have this many troops, honestly. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these guys. This is far too many troops here for what our job is here. Let's just get rid of a lot of these. Getting down to maybe 2,500. We don't even need that many, honestly. So they're too close to the enemy right now for us to disband them, so we're going to have to get them moving a little further back, maybe over to here. So his 281 dudes are coming back to defend his territory. I wonder if he'll win.
Maybe. They got good.
So they're involved with the war as well. So it shouldn't cause any issues if we take their capital real quick. This is a more predictable conflict. Alright, let's go and disband these guys. So I'm gonna pay for them.
You're gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah, they raised all up. Got all dressed up for nothing. Got all raised up. Thought they were gonna have a nice easy war where they get to, do all the things that soldiers do.
Get some loot.
Loot, pillage, rape, raid, all that stuff. They got all excited, and now they're gonna get nothing. So this is about Count Bermudo's friendship, and looks like we're gonna be able to get an advantage from it, perhaps.
We're gonna become best friends.
Oh, okay. So we can become best friends with them. We're not friends yet. Yeah, let's do that.
We do need a friend.
Yeah, I don't know that... I really don't know if our character has any friends yet.
No.
No, he has one.
Does he?
Yep. Martin Lopez.
He seems like a nice guy to have a beer with.
I mean, he's a treacherous ravener, but sure.
Sure.
So he's way over here. I don't know where we met this guy. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where we met him. He's in Wales, though, right now. Perhaps. Maybe he's partying in Wales right now. Who knows? Alright, so I hope we can just do this siege and that'll be enough. It really depends on if we capture anybody. But we would have conquered all his stuff, so I think that is 100% regardless. Do you want to read the tourney troubles, Jinx?
As king, I've been obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. While I'm waiting under the pavilion for something to happen, my vassal Count Rodrigo comes up to my table and sits down. Some tourney, eh? Anyway, how have you been?
So we can say, it's good to see you, Rodrigo, and then he'll become our friend. Or we can just say, excuse me, I was just leaving.
Rude.
Yeah, we'll become friends with Rodrigo. Why not? You want to have as many friends as you can, particularly if they're your their vassals. We were not able to sway that guy. Why are we having so much difficulty swaying? I know that, his diplomacy sucks, so I suppose that's one reason. But I mean, we've had like 60-something, 70% chance and failed. It's just paradox percentages, man. I kind of feel like they don't know how percentages work.
Numbers.
Yeah. So Burgos lost some of the control again, getting sick of having to increase it there.
You need to put your foot down.
Well, it's because he sucks. It's part of, having cruddy counselors. He's just not very good. I mean, with the 11 stewardship. And the reason why we have him in there, of course, is just because he's a powerful vassal. But he's just not good enough for that job.
Who do we need to kill?
Well, remember, we already talked about this. If we kill him, then his brother gets the territory. Because remember?
Ugh.
Yeah, we don't want him getting it. He hates us. So this is overall not a good situation. Well, I guess his son would get it if we killed him. I suppose we could remove him and let the boy come into play. And we could try and kill him if you want, Jinx.
Sure.
We finished up that siege.
He's not doing a good job.
Let's take a look at the war. So we are done here. Let's go ahead and enforce our demands. And so that got us another county that we will have to give out, unfortunately. We just can't manage all this territory. Although I think we're going to give out this one instead. Because I'm starting to get rid of all this stuff over here, guys. This is going to be our main duchy eventually, once we get it all converted and everything. But right now, it's not very profitable yet. Yeah, control is incredibly low down there. But yeah, we'll get rid of this one for right now. Yeah, I know this is going to hit us on the income and the levies. I think we'll be okay. We do need to disband our military while I'm thinking about it. So we're not paying for them again for a long time like we were last time. And we just see if there's anything here we need to be aware of. Looks like that's a no. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of this county. Though I'm not sure who we're going to give it to yet. Could give it to a brother. If any of somebody might want to give a title to. So Diego can get a title, I suppose. Or there's Fernando. He'd be an option as well. We got him doing the learning. Maybe we'll have him go to the church.
Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about having him do.
Yeah, we'll give this title to Diego. I know he's a bit young, but we like giving titles to our brothers. We're very close with our brothers.
I don't know their names.
There will be no fighting here. You know our brothers. There's
too many of them.
We've got Sancho, the monk. We got Pedro, our knight. Of course, we got Esteban. You know him. And then we got Fernando and Diego. I think you don't know them very well because they were the youngest. They're still babes when our last character died. So that'll get rid of that title here. And you can see that we're still being hit with the 20% penalty for the income and the levies. So we still need to get rid of another title here, guys. I'm really hoping we could just increase our number of holdings. That'd be nice. Still trying to convert Toledo. I don't want to make it to the capital until Toledo's been converted. Though I don't know how long that's going to take, guys. It could take decades, honestly. Could take a very long time.
Toledo, the capital, help with the control in the areas around it? Does that have any effect?
Well, I mean, it's just where you are.
Oh.
That's where you're located. And it is important for the succession. Your capital area goes to your primary heir. Mm. And so if we turn this into a duchy, then all the counties automatically go to our primary heir, even if we have 4 or 5 sons or something like that. So it's very good to get a large duchy like this, if you can. Get a large duchy like this as your main duchy. So that way you always have a lot of counties for your heir, even if you have, let's say, 3 or 4 sons. So that's one advantage. All right, so the alliance was formed, and we talked about killing him so that we don't have to keep him on our council anymore. So why not? Let's make this happen, guys. I mean, you can see he doesn't even like us despite us putting him on the council. I don't know how well this is going to go. It looks like it's not a good chance of success here.
It's going to go great.
We can try and get another agent. We already have one on here. We got Nuno, which this is perhaps his bishop. He doesn't like him.
What did he do to the bishop?
I don't know.
He probably
We can
makes fun
bribe
of him.
her for 51 gold.
Is that his wife?
Is that his wife? Yeah, that's his wife. So even his wife wants him dead.
Wow.
So that might be enough. But she doesn't want him dead enough where she'll do it for free. We've got to pay her. So there we go. We're at 93.95. So this hopefully will be an easy one.
You just got to get the wife.
That's all you got to do. Touring the backwaters. I rub my throbbing temples as a functionary reads me the doesn't communicate from Madrid this year. Several such important feasts have seen my control wane in recent months. A small tour of these remote lands, as is my God-given duty, could place them a little more firmly under my thumb. On the other hand, my vassal Count Lope has invited me to a private feast. So you're asking if we ever get to tour our lands.
Yeah.
This is an event for touring the lands.
Nice.
So we could go to the party. Because we're temperate, we're getting stress. Really all we'll be doing is increasing opinion with Count Lope and maybe becoming a friend with him. Or we could say a good king visits his lessers occasionally. And then we'll get increased opinion with all those 3 mayors there. And the control in Madrid will be increased to 30, which I think it was almost up to 100 already as it is. But we will also get a modifier here, extensive feudal oversight, increasing the levy size. So that's helpful. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this one, I think. I think that's...
Go touring.
Yeah, the best one for us. And so he will no longer be increased control because we already did that there. That means he can now move to our new place where we have 31 control, so incredibly low. So let's go ahead and get that increased with Rodrigo while we have him, as he is so good at the Marshal. And yeah, we'll get that control increased and maybe do another war before the end of this episode. And Nuno, unfortunately, or Nuno, excuse me, he died, apparently. So he is no longer part of that scheme, and thus we're down to 63.78%. All right, we could try finding the secret over there. I don't know if we've tried doing that yet on his capital.
I don't know that we did.
Yeah, I don't think so. We did on his brother.
Yeah.
But I don't think we did it on him yet. So yeah, we'll try that out, see if it ends up working. We got 4 years before the assassination fires, and it's going to be 4 months for him to find a secret. So hopefully find something good there. You know, I didn't look when I was going through here if any of these potential agents are people we already have secrets on. No. Okay, we can just pay them. And we could throw some money around if we have to. I'd prefer to do it without spending any money, though. So we'll see if we can't find some secrets, get some hooks, all that kind of good stuff. Do we need to do anything with our military? Yeah, we still need to increase the levy size here. So yeah, we'll go and start working on that as well. Maybe increase these guys up one. Maybe get... do we have 2 sets of pikemen? Oh, we do. Okay, so we need to actually replace one of those pikemen with something else. I didn't realize that. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually disband them. And then get something else, a different unit. Probably the armored footmen, I think. Yeah, we'll get the armored footmen, as they will counter any spearmen, which I noticed many of our neighbors have. So let's go and get these. And then we'll go ahead and step them up. Looks like that's all we can pay for right now. Yeah, we'll continue increasing that. That's what we'll spend our money on. Try and get these men-at-arms sorted out. Get ourselves as powerful as we can.
Are they done fighting each other down there yet?
No, they're still fighting. That's what I'm waiting on. You see that the war is still ongoing. So it looks like he did find a secret here.
About Rodrigo.
About Rodrigo. He has taken a lover. So what we might want to do is see if we can't get her to operate against him by blackmailing her instead of him. I think that could be useful. So let's go and take a look. That is what it said, right? Yeah. So let's attempt to blackmail her. We'll see if this works out. Though that'd be kind of weird for you to accept, which you'd have to because it's a strong hook and it's 100% acceptance.
Yeah.
So basically we can force her to operate against her lover, which is really strange because you're saying I will tell everybody that you're his lover unless you kill him or help us kill him. It's kind of a strange idea.
She is an indulgent wastrel.
True. So we got that hook on her, so now we can go ahead and force her Well, they won't be able to do it that way.
Like, what is up with the men in Spain here? They all have mommy issues.
Are they all older ladies?
Yeah.
In my Polish series, whenever I become the next character, my son, he often has like an older lover too for some reason. So I think it just happens. Just a lot of cougars in the Middle Ages, apparently.
So.
So yeah, let's go ahead and did we? Yeah, we blackmailed her already. So let's go and force her into the scheme now, using the hook, and that should ensure that this is successful. In fact, we didn't have to pay the wife. We got the wife and the lover going against him, so he could discover the plot, and we would still succeed. So we don't really need to find any more secrets over there, by the way. Are we gonna go to this feast? It feels like we've been going to a lot of feasts.
Yeah, you're gonna get fat.
But this is Duke Mendo, and he hates us.
Oh, fine.
So it'd be useful to boost his opinion up, I suppose.
If he's trying to kill you?
True, he could be. We don't know. We have no idea. Let's go ahead and stop the Spy Master from finding secrets, and we'll just have him do the support scheme so that we can get it done quicker. That'll speed it up some.
Yeah, because the old lady lover might die soon.
Yeah, that's true. So Duke Mendo has invited us to his feast. We got a warm welcome. And just apparently there's painful entertainment.
Oh, pieces of sharp metal on some of the dishes, splinters on the chairs, small accidents promising bruises. Sitting at the head of the table, my vassal Duke Mendo cannot hide the cold smile spreading across his face as another lord, Baron Pio, spits blood onto his plate.
So he was trying to kill us or something. Yeah, he's clearly...
He's trying to kill somebody.
Uh-huh. So... we can say this is unacceptable, and every guest that's there, which we don't know who's all here at the feast, they'll gain 10 opinion of us, while Duke Mendo will lose 20 opinion, and we'll get 150 prestige.
For us being rude?
I know, right?
Talking about his shitty feast?
He's got metal in the food. Like, I mean, that should be generally acceptable to question and criticize. Or we can say that we'll take care of him now, and then we'll get a weak hook on him, a favor. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that, guys. I think we're going to say this is unacceptable.
Yeah, we're going to call him out on his bullshit.
We actually lost opinion with him from this feast. Are we going to hang out with him now? The conversation partner. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my vassal Duke Mendo goes on and on about troop compositions, and that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? Well...
I'm not bored, I'm irritated. But whatever.
I mean, you can just do the interesting conversation to get the
Guess we can
increase the diplomacy and learning.
With the douche.
Yeah, we go with this. We're closer to forming a friendship, and we'll lose stress because we're gregarious. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We'll get some of our opinion back. So maybe he throws a terrible feast, but he's fun to hang out with. Man, we cannot sway that guy. That's what we have to do to get our money and levies from him. We just cannot sway him.
What a feast.
Are we dreaming about this woman now?
Oh my god.
Wow.
You got mommy issues too.
Yeah.
Once again I wake with a beating heart and the remnant of a fire smoldering in my loins. Many nights have passed since I shared a bed with the beautiful woman I stumbled upon outside my castle, but my longing only grows.
So there's fire.
I must find her.
There's fire smoldering in my loins.
I bet there's fire in your loins.
Yeah. She's been around a bit. She's 55.
Pops on your ass.
All right. Well, you can say I must find her. We'll gain stress.
Oh my god.
Or we can say it would be best if I forgot her.
Go back to sleep, Oso.
Yeah, like
it was just a dream.
Yeah, let's just do that, guys. I mean, I guess we had a good time. Maybe we should let our character have a good time. I don't know. We don't like our wife.
Do it well in Spain, apparently.
Oh, we're sick. Oh, and it figures. Right after we got the event about her, she done gave us something. Alright, so we'll just say do no more than is necessary for the doctor. I mean, we've got a decent doctor, but yeah, let's just do that.
Rub the shit on my chest.
Let's not do that again. A little brighter. So he presented me with the charred carcass of a cat and prompted me to dig in. As I ate, he told me how he had chased the plump feline around my holdings for hours. I think he wanted praise for his hard work, but the vile taste of the meat kept me silent. In the end, the fatty food turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. So eating the dead cat worked for us.
Well, at least it was cooked.
Yeah, charred.
I think
could have made us eat it raw.
A metaphor for chasing the pussy.
And like that, we are already better. Yeah, it makes sense. We got sick from the pussy, and the pussy made us better.
Yeah. Whatever works.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it seems like a logical conclusion. I think these guys are not done with their conflicts, by the way. Yeah, it looks like war has been restored, except for this guy who he's trying to reconquer. Remember, he rebelled. Is this guy in that one? No, he's not. All right, so we could go after this guy here who has these 2 counties. Or we can go after this guy, which he's got a bunch of territory, but you would only be able to do 1 at a time. So you can do this one, this duchy here, which gets you 3 counties as well. Or I guess this is only 2, right? Yeah, so that gets you 2. This gets you 3. And this one here would get you a total of 3 as well. So I guess it makes more sense to declare war on him, though that would be a more challenging conflict, just he's got larger numbers. Not that much more, though. Either way, it's probably going to be fairly easy. Yeah, either one of them are going to be easy. I guess we can attack him. I guess the question is, do you want this territory down here first or this territory here in Portugal?
I don't know. I'm thinking the one in the middle.
You think this one here?
Might instigate the red guy.
Yeah, it puts us on the borders with him, but I mean, this also puts us on the
True.
borders with him. No matter what, we're going to be on the borders with them, no matter what we conquer here.
Yeah.
I guess we can bring this guy down to size and just take his territory here in Portugal. And remember, we already have the territory down here in the south, so it connects us. And essentially, we have a good chunk of Portugal here now. Because I don't know where Portugal ends. I want to say...
At the river.
Yeah, I'm not sure if all this is part of that or not.
I guess there's multiple rivers.
Yeah, I don't know if it's this river where Portugal ends. It can't be this river. Yeah, I think it's this here. So yeah, I think we would have all Portugal. So yeah, we'll go and attack him. That's what we'll do next. So let's go ahead and declare war. And this will be a holy war for the duchy, and we're going to go after that duchy specifically. And, oh, we don't have enough piety. Okay, I thought we had a lot more piety than they do. So we can't do that war yet. We need...
Jesus.
How much piety do we need? Yeah, I didn't even see the cost for it. So, I think we'll have to look in the objectives here. It's going to be 144. Okay.
Goodness.
So we'll have to wait till we get 144. That's going to take some time. I thought we had a lot of piety, but I guess we used some for that little county that we took. Maybe that wasn't wise, but... compliments. So we got the chance to try and increase opinion with him. So we're going to talk about his forgiving nature. I don't know if he even has forgiving nature.
Such a nice guy.
He's just... Yeah, sure, why not? We'll see if it works. Hopefully it does. And... looks like it worked. Alright, so we got 10 more opinion with him, so that'll help us out. And we can give him a plush and exotic carpet to try and easier kill him.
I bet he likes plush and exotic carpets.
So yeah, we'll go with that option. So it ended up failing. They'll be extra cautious, and we'll just take a look that it didn't impact it at all. Because again, we have his wife and his lover, so they're working together to kill this man. We did sway our archbishop for once, so that's excellent. And now we have the opportunity to kill him. So did you want to read this, Jinx?
The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to Duke Rodrigo's bedchamber. Everything is in place.
Alright, so let's do it. So the assassin performs spectacularly, and Duke Rodrigo is finally dead. Thankfully, my involvement in the crime remains unknown. Alright, so with that, we now have a boy over here. So that worked out nicely for us.
Is he sickly?
No.
What's the matter with his face?
I don't know. Is anything wrong with his face? I mean, I guess he has like a mark on his forehead. Maybe it's a birthmark or
He's
something.
Harry Potter.
And this is who would take over his sister would if something tragic was to happen to him. I don't know who would be next in line to look at that. Yeah, that means we now have an open slot on our council. And because we're only using one powerful noble on our council, which is Count Vela as a chancellor, that means we have 4 powerful nobles that don't have positions. I don't know if any of them are good enough to warrant a position, honestly. Really just Marshal, which, you know, we already have Rodrigo over there. I guess when he dies, we have plenty of options. Like we put our brother Pedro in that place, or you could put Sebastian in place. But yeah, they suck at everything else.
Like,
everybody is a military guy.
Somebody smart.
So I don't think we're going to hire any of these. I'm sick of having my control in the capital reduced. I think we're just going to put Count Lope in charge as the steward. He's pretty good. So let's put him in as the steward, and thus we can get the development increased faster. And we got a martial perk. It makes sense that everybody's going down a martial lifestyle here in Spain, but really doesn't help us when it comes to our council. So this here will give us a fort level, and enemy occupations do not lower control. Hard rule would increase dread gain and siege progress against revolts, and faction military power threshold for vassals will be increased. So we'll go with that one, even though we don't really have any problems with factions or vassals. But we finished construction up in Toledo. Remember, if we want to make that our capital, then it would be a good idea to build it up a bit. So we currently have... Okay, so this is one I think we said we'd get rid of eventually. Maybe some pastoral lands. Yeah, I think we might get that. We could also get something that would boost up our... let me just take a look at this one, what this one gives you. So yeah, this is the heavy infantry and spearmen. This is heavy infantry and spearmen as well, but it's increasing damage instead. And this is archers and skirmishers. I see. Let's go with the pastoral lands first. Yeah. Since when we get rid of that one building, we'll get less levies there. And I did not take a look at our prisoners. We only got the one. But yeah, we could try and ransom her or something. Alright, we would not get much for that. Just demand her conversion, I suppose. That's what we'll do. We'll get a wee cook as well. Let her out of prison. Alright, excellent.
I don't even remember who she is.
Just somebody we captured in that war when we took this county. We just captured her in the castle, that's all. Nobody important. So yeah, we're waiting for the 144 piety. And this is for our son. Is this his first trait? Or does he have traits already? Yes, this will be his first trait. And it would be the zealous trait. That could be useful here in Spain. So with the zealous trait, we get martial, more monthly piety. Other faiths will have lower opinion. The faith conversion cost is higher, though. So that's one negative. So we could go with that, or we can instead go with brave or calm. What do we have him going down education-wise? I suppose that's relevant. But yeah, brave would be great. That's always a good one to have. And then calm, we get to diplomacy and intrigue, stress loss reduction, scheme discovery chance, all that kind of good stuff.
Does he have an education?
I want to say we picked an education for him. But I can't remember what we chose, and again, there's no way to really look. Well, since he's bossy, he's probably going down martial or stewardship. We don't know which one. Let's just go with the brave. Brave's always great to have. I don't know if our current character's brave. I don't think so. Yeah, he's not currently brave. Well, let's go and take a look at him. We have him going down the stewardship, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That'd be really helpful for us here. But yeah, he's currently going down stewardship. Alright, so, I mean, being brave is a good trait no matter what. It's nice to have.
Don't be a weenie.
So our cousin was slain in battle. Okay, so that's over here in southern France. I didn't know we had cousins over there.
Is that the Barcelona guy?
Was it? No, because he was over here in Toulouse.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he was in Toulouse. So that would be... I thought there was a Duke of Toulouse. Here we go. This is his daughter. So this was him here.
Oh.
And yeah, she's just 1 year old. Or 1 year old.
Good luck, little one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was slain in battle. Alright, yeah, I wasn't aware of him being our cousin.
We have too many family members.
Yeah, we got family members everywhere. There's some type of notification over here. We can transfer this over to... Is this Pedro? Did he create the duchy over here? Yeah, it looks like he created his duchy. Okay. So yeah, he's the duke now, so we can give him that county, since it's rightfully his.
I think Pedro's
we'll get rid of this guy.
Being an issue.
Maybe.
I don't know. He does love you though.
We made him pretty powerful, but remember we gave him all those titles,
True.
and so he really, really likes us now. So yeah, I really don't think he will be an issue simply because we're the one that gave him those titles. But you know that duke could be an issue in the future, maybe for future characters or something. That's a possibility.
He's wearing the tiny crown and everything.
Yeah, it's the dukes wear that. It's the ducal crown, Jinx. We were able to, again, sway him, which means we are now getting the full taxes and levies, and thus we don't need to sway him any further.
It's about time. Mr. Mustachio.
Let's go ahead and sway our spy master then, since he could like us a lot more. So let's go ahead and boost that up some. We almost got the control all the way up over here, so you notice we're making a lot more money now. About 18, almost. There we go. 18 gold. Our levies are higher as well. And so things are going well. We almost have the piety for us to go ahead and declare war down here on the Muslims. And we finished increasing the control there. All right, excellent. Did we just get attacked, or is this a rebellion? Yeah, it looks like this is a rebellion. All right, so we're going to have to fight it to put it down. Decrease the speed some. Oops. We're already under siege by all these armies here. So it's a fairly big rebellion, it looks like. Yeah, you got 2,700 over here, 2,800 there, 1,600 there, these smaller armies over here, and then that 1,700 there. So, yeah, fairly large rebellion. What we need to do is figure out which one of these is being led by the actual rebel leader here. I'm trying to get over there. Well, let me. There you go. So, let's just take a look at where he's at.
That guy.
All right, so he's Rashid. Is that here? I thought I didn't see a commander here. Yeah, no commander there. Is he over here then? Doesn't look like there's a commander there either.
Is our brother gonna die in battle?
He might. Yeah, there's a real possibility.
He's pretty beat up.
Yeah, does he have an heir yet? Or does this all resort? Yeah, he doesn't have an heir, so this would all come back to us then.
Oh,
so much for him being a problem, huh? Yeah, no commander over there.
It's a problem if he dies.
Yeah, I guess I can't even see here without going into the... Yeah, no commander over here. Maybe he hasn't been appointed yet, or he's up here leading this army. No. Alright, so we don't know where he's leading yet. I'm just going to assume he's going to lead right here. So that's where we'll raise up our troops. Let's go ahead and move this. Maybe. And then attempt to attack him. Let's get the troops raised up first. And I don't know if we'll probably want to raise them all up, honestly. Yeah. And he's confused again. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure we have our best commander in place here. Looks like we do, though. We could put him in place as well. You know, yeah, we will. We'll lose one advantage, but I think it's worth it for his traits. And then go and attack this army here. We'll see if he's commanding yet. Yeah, he is. Okay, that's what I thought. It's the largest army, so I figured he would be commanding there. So we should be able to end this rebellion just by winning this battle here. Unless there's multiple Rashids. That's a possibility as well.
True.
In which case, this would not be the end. Which that looks to be the case. I don't think we won it.
Ah.
Yeah, we're 19% here. Alright, and we know we might have also not captured him, too. There's Oppman. Yeah, it's best to just battle him. Yeah, we're just going to have to move down here and attack these guys now. But yeah, there's just troops everywhere, man. Alright, so no commander there. Let me see if he's over here. Yeah, no commander there. None there either. Alright, so yeah, I think he was leading those troops. And now he's got it. We didn't capture him in the battle, and so now he's going to get placed somewhere else. So we'll just have to wait and see where he gets placed. But for now, we'll just march after that guy there. Because it's a larger army, so you'd think he would go there. He's over here. Of course he's over there. So we'll go ahead and take out these troops first. And then we'll go after the leader in the north. This will get us war score. It does suck that it appears he will be able to finish that siege, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll do this battle first. And then we'll march up north. And this should give us a good chunk of war score. Now, we could separate all our troops and stuff. But with these rebellions, it's just, I mean, it might be good to separate them just so we don't have to... Oh, he's going to win a battle over there against 4 knights, it looks like. Maybe get rid of some of them so we don't have to pay for them. Because, yeah, we don't need this many. So we'll do that real quick. But, yeah, the sending levies after men-at-arms I don't think would work out well. So splitting them up so they can engage both armies I think would be counterproductive. So we'll just get them down to like, I don't know, 5,000, just for not paying as many troops. I need like another 100 dudes or so. Alright, excellent. And then we'll go ahead and disband this army here. I can't seem to get over here. There we go. So we'll disband those, and then this army can then march up north to go after them. And then hopefully we'll capture the leader this time. Thus far we've been pretty lucky, where we only have to do one battle for most of the rebellions because we capture the leader every time. We did not get lucky this time. And the queen has gotten some type of bonus here, administrative bonus for architecture, maybe build quicker or something. We got the pastures done in Toledo. All right, excellent. So we'll go ahead and continue building in Toledo, just making it worthy of our capital. Oops, god damn it, I didn't realize I had the army selected. I was trying to select the county, couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. You know, I've been saying for a while that we'll get rid of the regimental clear, and we'll just keep it, guys. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just build somewhere else. We could build in Madrid. Let's continue building over here, though, if there's anything else left to build anyways. We can still upgrade, that's right. So it's still our capital for now. No, we can't. Okay, so what we need to do is upgrade this building, which I bet we don't have enough money for it. Yeah, it's 136 gold that's going to be required. Okay, so we'll just have to wait.
We're too poor.
Yeah, we need 500 something to build that.
Need to capture some prisoners.
So mercy for the mercenaries. The bustling of an inn, a fine cider, a calm evening after a long day of training. My tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary reeling from a blow, and all hope of relaxation drains away into the floor along with my cider. Please, my lord, the innkeeper begs. Bernardo's thugs have been drinking me dry without paying for days, and their fighting is scaring the staff and guests. So we can say, I'll pay for your drinks if you leave at once. We get 50 martial lifestyle points for doing that, and get the generosity to mercenaries. We don't really hire mercenaries. We haven't needed to anyways, so I don't think that'd be all that helpful. We'll probably just throw them out and get the popular opinion bonus in our capital.
And get out of here, thugs.
Yeah, we'll just do that, guys.
We're the only thugs allowed to drink here.
Yeah. Only one thug group allowed at a time. So yeah, we'll go ahead and attack him here and see if we win the war. See if we can finish this up or whether we gotta go chase him down or whatever. Yep, that was not it. So we gotta go chase him down.
Oh my god.
All the way on the other side of the country. Okay, he's over here now.
How many Rashids are there?
Well, we're not capturing him, Jinx.
Oh, he ran away?
Yeah, he's getting away. That's the problem. We've gotten spoiled because usually we always capture him in the first battle. But that doesn't always happen. As you guys can see, we've just won a bunch of battles that didn't capture him. Now, one thing I haven't addressed yet in this series is the building of holdings. You can construct holdings in any openings, and that's where you can build like a new castle, and that would then be a barony that you can grant out or keep if you want, or new cities or new temples. That's one other thing we can do with our money here, because we do actually have an open holding, so that's another thing we could do.
Do you want to have buildings in each spot?
Yeah, each one
Eventually?
each one is giving you money and stuff, so yeah, you want to build in all of them eventually. There's no reason at all not to build them. Now, I don't know about keeping baronies. I prefer not to keep baronies because they still count as towards your holding limit. Like a barony, if you hold it, is the same as holding a whole county.
Oh, really?
And so, yeah, we would basically, this county here, if we built a barony there and then kept it, would cost us 2 on our holding limit. And yet you're only getting a barony for that extra spot. And so I prefer using it for a full county, so I'd often give that out to a baron. And he still pays you a percentage of his taxes and levies and all that kind of stuff.
And that's if you build a castle?
That's if you build a castle. Yeah, then it'll be a barony.
Are the mayors in the city? Yeah,
the mayors are in the city, so we already have one city here. And then we have a temple here. And you have to have one of each before you can build a second of anything. So we wouldn't build a, let's say, if we didn't have a city here already, we wouldn't be able to build anything here but a city. So, yeah, it's definitely helpful. It's something you want to do. It's kind of expensive. So it's not something you do early game typically. You just improve the county that you have. But yeah, we're going to unfortunately have to end this. I was hoping to get the rebellion done, but we don't have enough time, and it's taking longer. We've had a bunch of battles here, chasing them around, losing money. And this has been one of the more difficult of the rebellions. Not difficult to win, but difficult to finish it. So we should be able to finish that next episode. And it looks like we're only one piety away from having the 144 needed to declare war on this guy who now has more territory. And thus we might want to change up which location we attack him for. Because I think that would grant us more than 3 counties now. I believe we'd get this territory over here. Yeah, maybe 4 counties this time. I'm not sure which duchy this is in. We'd have to look. Okay, that's a completely separate duchy. Okay. So yeah, we wouldn't want to go for that one. We'd have to go for this one here. So basically, we just wrap up this rebellion. We'd have to disband our army to declare war. And right after that, we'll have the piety. So we'll just declare war right after and raise the army up again and get this conflict started. As far as his troop numbers, he's got 2,000. His allies are really weak. So it should be an easy conflict, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next episode where we'll start that war over there and then also deal with all our notifications in here. You can see we have quite a few things we have to deal with. We can imprison some people. Looks like Isabel can get married as well. So we'll get all that taken care of next episode. So I'll see you then, and thanks for watching.